The largest crypto fund in the world, Grayscale, has added Solana to its portfolio. This became known a few days ago. What is the fund's average purchase price? Is the price of $200 possible, or will Solana reach $300 very soon? Can you still earn a lot of money buying Solana? In this video, we are going to discuss all these questions and also look at possible price developments in the future. Stay with me and watch this video to the end to find all these important details. So let's start with Grayscale Fund. Crypto investment house Grayscale has added Solana and Uniswap to the 500 million digital larger cap fund in its latest quarterly rebalancing. As you can see from the news, it is not known at which price the fund was buying. It may even be the case that the fund was buying long before then, when the price was much lower, but Grayscale decided to open this information only now, after the quarter is end. The fund cannot buy a large volume of coins only in one day. The fund is not able to find sufficient liquidity on the market. Grayscale could have already decided on the rebalancing at the beginning of the quarter. Let's look what the price was and how the price changed during this quarter. As you can see on a graph, the price per coin was only $33 at the beginning of the quarter, and after there was a strong growth. It may be that purchases were made during this growth. Even if the fund bought through OTC, the fund would still influence the price on the market. It seems to me that the average purchase price was around $50 or maximum $70 per coin. So now at $160 the fund has a great profit, and that's why you should not rush and buy Solana immediately. But the fact that largest fund in the world has added the cryptocurrency to the trust signals that the Solana may have a bright future. These guys are professionals, and before taking such a step, they clearly communicated with development team and did due diligence process before buying. Therefore, you should definitely look at Solana. But why is Solana so popular right now? And the answer is very simple here. The main reason is that Ethereum has serious problems right at the moment, which have not been resolved for a long time. That's why projects such as Solana are showing such a strong and rapid growth right at the moment. The market is looking for alternatives and also solutions. And Solana solves all the tasks that users need from a modern blockchains in our reality. I will not go into all details about the technical specifications. I want to focus on the main advantages, since this cryptocurrency is very fast and it has cheap transactions compared to Ethereum. A huge advantage is also the fact that many projects are developing on Solana's blockchains at the moment, and all of these projects are very well adapted. But it's worth reminding ourselves that the Ethereum blockchain remains the most used at the moment. But Solana is doing very well with Ethereum drawbacks right now. Solana is definitely very interesting. So, is it worth buying Solana right now? Let's take a look at the numbers. Solana now has nearly about 300 million tokens in circulation. If we compare this with Ethereum, then the Ethereum has more than 2 times less. At the moment, the capitalization of Ethereum is 400 million. Therefore, sure, there is a potential for growth, and Solana can cost more than $300 per coin. Then the capitalization will be only about $100 million, which is still 4 times less than Ethereum cryptocurrency. But it's important to remember, doubling the price is much more difficult than it was before at levels, for example, $50 per coin. But on the other hand, it's important to understand that until Ethereum solves its all problems, the potential for price growth in Solana will certainly be there. Solana at a price of $160 can be viewed as buying Ethereum today at a price of $500 a year ago, so it can be a very good deal. Ethereum still has expensive transaction fees right at the moment. It is definitely cheaper than it was at the beginning of this year, but it's still very expensive. At the moment, the average transaction price is around $30. For example, if a person has a balance of only $100 or $200, then this is insane high transaction price. In order to lock the coins for a staking and return them back later, you need to pay $60. And also, to use, for example, DeFi applications, you also need to pay such high transactions fees. Many participants simply cannot afford to pay such a transactions price. Such price can only be afforded by those who have a very large capital, and $30 is not essential for them. Now let's talk about Solana's price. Buy, sell, or stay out of the market. Of course, there can be different scenarios. I will discuss 3 different scenarios. The first scenario, you bought it somewhere here, for example, and still haven't sold it. If I were you, I would have sold half of the coins and left right now and fly to Mykonos. The second scenario, you still do not have Solana in your portfolio, but you definitely want to buy and are in doubt when to buy it. In this case, I would be careful. I am not canceling the scenario in which there will be a further growth, but at the moment, the slope of the price growth is very high. I would say extremely high. The chart can be compared to Bitcoin price at the end of 2017. Look at this graph. It is a Bitcoin graph in 2017, and here is what happened after. I am personally not a fan of such charts, so I personally would not buy at the moment, since the proportion of risk to reward is too high at the moment. Instead of buying now, I would place buy orders at the price at $153, $130, $111, and also $80. But if you really want to buy Solana and right now, then I would divide my capital into 5 equal parts and spend one part right now. It is always a very bad idea to spend all your entire deposit at once, even if you think that the price is about to skyrocket by 300% in the near future. So, and the last scenario, if there are purchased coins in the portfolio at the recent prices, then I would definitely close some part of these deals in order to take profit. Do not forget, greed destroys. Remember that growth is never permanent. Look at the Bitcoin chart again at the end of 2017. But on the other hand, I would not sell all the coins right now. As I said, I would leave half of the coins since Solana still has a lot of growth potential. But again, it all depends on an entry price. I hope you liked my thoughts, and please subscribe to this channel, press the like button, and see you in the next video. Bye!